You've got questions?
We've got answers.
Tune in Tuesdays at 12 on Facebook Live and Instagram Live, where we will be hosting a variety of community experts that will answer your questions.
Join us this Tuesday as we bring together the Beautiful Self Power Beauty team to chat about hair and nails for the holidays. Well, let's see.
And I see that we are live. Miss Billy?
Fantastic. You know, I always look for it to come up on Facebook, and here we go. Phenomenal. Well, hi, everyone. It's Michelle, the beautiful
And Jillian.
Jillian. Welcome, survivors. Welcome, fighters. Welcome, support system to Tip Tuesday. And we are very excited. As you can see, we got a full house today because we're going to be continuing our festive conversation about being home for the holidays and how it centers around our beauty routine. And today we're going to focus on hair, nails, and beauty products specifically, because I can tell you that, you know, during and long after treatment, our nails and our hair, they just take the biggest hit, you know, years and years later. So I'm really excited to dig in today and hear what our special guests have to say. So we have brought in some very, very special guests today. You know, first, our main beauty squad from Beautiful Self. And if you've done a Beautiful Self session, you know who they are. And then we have another special guest, which is Nic, the fabulous owner of Beauty Guru, the beauty guru of Glamourtoo HO. It's a store in Waldwick, New Jersey. So I want to just say hi to everybody first, and then we are going to pick their brain. So throw in your questions. We can't wait to hear from you. And I'm going to start with Nic. Hey, Nic.
What's up?
We're so happy you came in today.
Thank you.
We're thrilled to have you. And I will say that Nic is live from his shop in Waldwick. And as I said before, Nic is a beauty guru. So we are going to pick his brain. And if you've ever gone to his shop, or if you're near Waldwick, New Jersey, please, neighbors, drop in, do some shopping, say hello. And Nic, thank you for coming. We're going to get to you shortly. And then we have Kara. Kara, y'all know she is my darling niece. We're related. Yes, she is an extremely talented young stylist, my beautiful partner in crime, in life, and in Beautiful Self. And she has a birthday coming up. How old are you going to be?
24.
Oh, God. Okay. What? Okay. And then next to her, the sassy, the fabulous, the amazingly talented hairdresser and nail tech artist guru is Miss Val. We love Val. She is an amazing member of our team. And Val came to us through her sister Bern, who did a Beautiful Self session years ago. So Val, thank you so much for coming and playing with us today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Oh, we can't wait. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. There are so many questions and so many things we want to talk about, but we're going to start with Val. Val. Let's start with nails. Can we get into nails?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to shoot with this, Val. After chemo, our nails are a freaking mess. I mean, they're peeled, they're short, they're bleeding. I mean, you know, I lost 3 toenails during chemo. I'm sitting there, you know, watching TV and they're like, oh, I like, you think you have a pull on your sock and it's your entire toenail. You're like, well, look at that. Isn't that lovely? So having said that, what can we do during treatment and, you know, even long after with that weakness? What is something we can do for our nails to strengthen them?
So the best thing really is keep your nails as short as possible, because they are going to be snagging on everything. You don't want to have to worry about them constantly breaking. So keep them as short as possible. File them with the most gentle file you can find. The higher the number on a file, it will actually tell you how soft it is. Oh. So go with the highest number you could find. Even if you use a sponge buffer, even that will be very, very gentle on the nail. You want to try and use some kind of a nail strengthener. Oh, Cutica has a really great one. It has the least amount of chemicals, which is really important when you're dealing with nails during chemo, because you don't want to add any extra chemicals into your body or on your body. You want to keep things as natural as possible, but you want something so that you can keep your nails strong. You're gonna have to completely avoid any kind of acrylics, gel, anything like that. It's gonna just be really, really rough on your nails and just wreak havoc on it. And
the
just
name
keep them
of that
short, and it
product?
takes about, what was that?
I'm sorry, the name of that product? I think, no, Nick.
Cutica,
Okay.
Cutica base coat. It's a strengthening base coat.
Okay, so if anyone, we're gonna pull that up later because I am sure that Nick has that in his store. So we're gonna talk about that later. I just wanted to remember that. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, just keep your nails as short as possible. It takes about 6 months after chemo for the nails to kind of grow out from like the initial damage. They are still going to be a little bit fragile after that, but in those first 6 months after you're done with chemo, that's when you're going to have to really kind of baby your nails as much as possible. Keep them hydrated, get a good cuticle oil. I'm sure like every beauty supply has great cuticle oils. So just keep your nails and your cuticles hydrated as much as possible.
Okay, so keep it short, file with a very high number.
Yes.
Use a good strengthener like Cutica. Is that what you called it? Cutica. We're going to show later with Nick. Okay. And just be very wary, keep them short and be gentle with them. Because they're going to rip and pull anyway for the first 6 months.
Exactly.
And they do. So then my next question to you is, okay, so you guys know me and I have those nails. I have short stub, weak nails. I had them before cancer. I have them after cancer. I had a corporate event Zoom today where I was showing perfume and it was all very up close. So I couldn't have like these stubs like this. I had to put these fake nails on. Now these are glue on. They look fantastic. I love them. I know in a week, if I try to force or pry them off, everything's coming off with them. They're going to bleed. It's going to be tough. So any thoughts on fake nails to get us through a special occasion that we need them without ripping our nails to shreds?
So there's a little trick to that. They sell, you can find them in a lot of beauty supplies and even online. They're called peel off base coats. So these base coats are actually used usually under regular nail polish, especially under glitter polish, which is really hard to get off. Yeah. And what it does is it actually makes it really easy to just peel the polish off without damaging your natural nail at all. You can actually use that same base coat underneath the glue on nails. So you would put on this base coat on your nails and then glue the nails on top of it. So that base coat is actually giving your nails some protection. And when you're ready to take it off, the same way you normally would with like a little cuticle stick like this, just go around the edges very, very gently and it'll pop right off.
Really? This is me. This is me in a week.
Yeah. And that is the worst thing possible to do.
Such a lady.
If you can, if you have the patience to sit there and actually soak them off with acetone, that is also a very gentle way of taking off, but it is very drying on your skin.
Yes.
So if you are going to do it that way, make sure go in with a ton of cuticle oil, a ton of moisturizer. And just rehydrate your nails afterwards.
Well, good to know, because let me tell I rip and I pull and my husband's like, what are you doing? That sound, because it's like that rip pull sound.
Yeah. And you're ripping off the top layer of your nail when you're doing that. So it's making your nails even more thin and brittle. So it's really, really bad.
All right. So I need get peel off. So if you can wear the fake, but get the peel off base coat.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Now we are home for the holidays, Miss Val. So question is, whether you have short nails or long nails, what are some pretty things that you can do with your nails at home for the holiday to make them pretty and special without a lot of hassle? What are some things we can do?
My favorite things in the world are glitter polishes. Because no matter what, if you put a glitter on your nail, it's always going to look super fancy, super festive and fun. Another thing that I've been loving lately, I buy a ton of these online, are these like nail decals. Oh. You can literally just like peel them off, stick them on your nails, put a little top coat over it, and you have really cute designs. I actually have my nails done with them right now.
Oh my God. That's why she's the nail guru.
I always buy things like this because it just makes it so much easier to do your own nails at home. I mean, You could sit there and paint snowflakes on your nails. Nobody wants to.
Right.
It takes forever to sit there and hand paint designs.
That-
But if you get little stickers that you can literally just stick on your nails, it makes them look super fancy without having to do a lot of effort.
Can I see that again? Can you show her again?
Sure.
Oh my God. They look like they've been painted, airbrushed. It
Yeah.
takes hours at the store. Damn, those are sharp.
And then what do? You just put the top coat right over it and it's a done deal?
Yep. That's it. It's really, really simple. I did these with gel. So I did a gel top coat over it, which you have to cure in a lamp. But these will last me a few weeks if I were to keep them. I never do, but I change my nails every week. But yeah, they'll really last for you. You could do a manicure this week and put these on. If you seal it with a gel top coat, it's going to last you at least 2 weeks before it starts growing out and you want to touch it up again.
Amazing. Okay, so glitter nail polish and decals. Anything
Yeah.
else easy for us to do?
I think those are the main ones that I really like. Or you could also get press-ons. A lot of people are doing the glue-on nails nowadays. There's actually a lot of nail techs that, because a lot of us were furloughed for so long, we actually started making sets custom made for people. So you could actually look online, look on Facebook Marketplace, places like that. There are a lot of nail techs that right now, we're out of work.
Yeah.
It's a great way to support them if you don't feel comfortable going into a salon still, because I know, especially that we've been having a lot of spikes here and there. And especially if you're a survivor, you don't feel necessarily comfortable going into a salon to get your nails done. But you want to have your nails done, you want them to look cute. You can support your nail techs by buying these custom sets. And, they're going to be a little bit higher in price, but they're going to be really, really great quality.
That's a brilliant idea. I didn't know you guys were doing that. And we would love to support our local nail tech. So reach out to your local nail tech to see about a personalized set. And by the way, Val, you can leave your information if you go back in the feed on Facebook. So people, if they want their nails or their hair done by Val, she's unbelievable. They can get in touch with her. She's amazing. So and my other question would be, before we wrap up, is, do you think it's is it still fresh to do like 4 nails one color, 1 nail another color? Like,
absolutely.
To have fun with
my other nail hand is like a complete hodgepodge. Like, I just did a bunch of glitter, but my nails very rarely are all matchy. I like to do a lot of different looks in one set because to me it's just fun. So yeah, definitely. There really are no rules anymore when it comes to nails. Everybody's going so above and beyond with everything.
Yeah.
So just have fun. Whatever you want to do it.
Awesome. Val, we love you. We love you. Thank you. We got some really great tips that we want to recap.
Wait 1 second. Val, I know it's a pain, but can you just flip your screen?
It's not gonna let you get away with it.
Because she has a studio in her home where you can get your nails done, and it is clean, it is hygienic, and it is on point. And she's located in Paterson, New Jersey. And give us a little flip, give us a little tease before you go. Okay.
It is beautiful.
Who wouldn't want to go there, just the two of you? And look at that. Come on.
That's amazing.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And you saw her work.
And Val, I know you follow the CDC guidelines, so somebody could feel
absolutely.
safe
I have
going.
sanitation products all over. I have wipes. I have, sprays, everything, hand sanitizer, wipes, everything. I wipe down between every client. I try never to book more than 2 clients in a day, just so, I could give the room a little time to like air out after I sanitize everything. So
awesome.
I'm keeping everything 100% clean.
All right. If you want to get your nails done and you live in Bergen County, highly recommend to reach out to our friend Val. Val, thank you so much. Leave your information in the chat box. We love you.
I will.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, Val. Awesome. Got some really good tips.
Awesome is really good tips.
Well, now, and then there were 4. Okay. And now we're going to move on to Miss Kara. What's up, Kara?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I saw her 2 days ago for my new haircut and color, so I feel nice and fresh. All right, Kara, we got some things to talk about. So you've been with Beautiful Self for a while now. So
7 years.
yeah. So you see a lot of women that come in after chemo a year later, usually 6 months to a year later, you see them. What is the biggest mistake that women make as their hair is finally starting to grow back in from chemo?
There's this fear that comes with just not wanting to cut your hair ever. And I totally understand that, but the only thing is just that because the head is round back here, this hair is going to be growing down here by the time the hair on top comes to here. So at the same time on the sides, it goes above the ear, resulting in a mullet. So
You see it all the time, right?
I see mullets. So it's, as scary as it is to grow out that hair, it's eventually you're getting that cut to even it out regardless. So why not enjoy the haircuts in between?
Yeah, you
So-
said that. You talked about possibly not being afraid to embrace and let go with it for a little while, an actual pixie style where it's tight everywhere and you're giving it a chance to grow from a certain angle.
Absolutely. And enjoying it at the meantime. When I mean that, I'm saying like Audrey Hepburn styles, your Jean Seberg, your Miley Cyrus. You could use, different things like pomades, just things to just piece things out, spike it up, move it forward, side, something like a Tom Ford. There's just so many different things with shorter hair that people don't realize because they just think I have to live with it.
Yeah,
But
they look at it that
enjoy
way.
it. It's different. Don't fight the change. Try to embrace it.
I think I love that you said Jean Seberg. I love that you said Audrey Hepburn. I love that especially when you do my hair, and it's hard for me too. Like you get in there and you'll texturize the top, and you'll move it around and you're like, oh, Aunt Jill, I love short hair. Short hair is so much fun. And I think that when I didn't have long hair, but when you've had long hair like Michelle, and then you lose it, it's just an awkward feeling to have this kind of hairdo for a year. But you're saying go with it. It's a style. When you're going to have it again, embrace it.
Absolutely. Instead of stressing out and causing it to grow even slower just by stress and just, it's not worth it. Just enjoy what you have. I know that it's, difficult going from short to long or long to short, but just, it's rewarding in the end. It's very empowering once you get that.
I love it. I love it. And what do you think? Are there certain products that are better for thickening your hair, number one, and number two, y'all know the chemo curl that we have to deal with. Like, even Kara was cutting my hair the other day. She's like, damn, Aunt Jill, this hair is so curly, right?
It's so shocking.
It's shocking to see the curls. So it's shocking. And that's how we feel. That's how we feel. So my question to you is, how about for thickening the hair, number one, and number two, for relaxing the curl?
So for thickening, I recommend two things. One of them being the supplement of biotin. I really recommend that. And that's going to help with, your skin and your nails, and you're going to notice that difference. And that's more, I find thickening, like when people ask me, they want to grow out their hair, will it make it speed up? Personally, I've only seen thickness, not so much faster growing. But it's amazing if, you're receding or anything's happening in between, you just want to add a little bit health to your regimen, add the supplement biotin. And also Redken came out with an extreme lengthening shampoo, brand new. I love this stuff with a passion. It really works. Any of my clients that have been thinning out, it's really been helping, and that has biotin infused into it.
Okay.
And then there's a leave-in cream that comes with that shampoo too.
Awesome.
And I've noticed such an amazing result with it. Even my boyfriend is thinning out on the top, and it's just come back. Like I did not believe it for a second. I'm usually skeptical of that, but it's a great shampoo.
Okay, so when we get to Nick, we're gonna ask and see what he has in his salon for that good kind of stuff. So, all right, Kara. So you're saying when you get out of chemo and the first, and your hair is growing in, get a style, make it a pixie. Don't just let it grow for the sake of growing. Get that style down. Then make sure you're taking biotin to make sure it grows in thick, that it grows in strong. Then use a good thickening, lengthening shampoo and conditioner. And basically you're saying embrace it because it's just going to be along the way. It's just you have to get through the phases, right?
Exactly. Just understand it for what it is and then work with it instead of against it.
I love it. Work with it instead of against it. Okay. Now, question. I know that you're safe, and I'm going to ask you to write down where you work and, you know, where people could go see you for, you know, about getting a fabulous blowout or a pixie cut. Kara does mine, or getting a great little pixie cut, or getting it cleaned up. But while we're home, and there are some people that can't go out and shouldn't go out, what are some fun things that we can do with our hair while at home, whether it be really short hair like mine, or really long, beautiful hair from a survivor who it grew back 3 months ago, but is just home and not seeing her hairdresser?
Well, I mean, if you want to do something edgier with color, even,
Yeah.
you could even do something like a colored rinse, which I love so much. Someone like you who has your blonde hair, you could easily do like a rose gold kind of a rinse, just to like add something fun and festive. You could use sparkle sprays easily, just, you know, something just fun. It's the season for it anyway. So just
What do you think of
that too.
what do you think of like those little ribbon extensions and things like that?
I love them so much. I've been using those for years. And at that rate, you would just put it on the underneath of your hair. And once it's tousled or moved, you would just see like, you know, little subtleties of that. So that causes no damage either. And that's just a pop of color.
What about
fun too?
Spray-ins?
Spray-ins are great too, except if you're someone who has brown hair, it's not going to show up. That's the only issue, is just, you know, you're going to put a blue on top of a brown, and the same way with a crayon, it's going to turn to mud. So
Okay.
for blonde peeps, absolutely, color blocking is beautiful. For people with brown hair, I love the sparkle sprays, or if
So
they
do-
got a clip-in extension.
Okay, so clip-in extensions, sparkle sprays, just try something fun. Do you think they look fake when you, I've never seen a pair I like, but maybe you have. How do you feel about the fake bangs that they put in?
Okay, so I've seen that work for longer hair, but for
Not
shorter
mine.
hair, it's a little harder to pull off, just because, you know, different lengths, you'd have to get the extension probably cut in properly. Because with you, with your short pieces, it would just be long bang on top of your head. Just,
No, not a good look.
No. Good for
Okay.
you.
I love that you're a dreamer.
And I do think it's adorable that she said, "Oh, you know, a blonde like you." And I was like, Kara, what color is my actual hair? Go ahead.
Salt and pepper, for
Okay.
sure. You're black all underneath,
Oh,
salt and pepper right on the top.
damn it.
And Jill has been growing out her bang since I've known her. Okay. We're talking 3 decades.
Never gonna happen.
No, because it gets one ripple, it has that slight curl to it, and you're like, I'm going to kill everybody. No, I can't do it.
Not gonna
Nope.
do it. Oh my God, Kara,
You
thank
can
you.
blame it on chemo all you want.
No, I'm gonna, it's
All
like,
you want.
listen, it's our heritage. We both have really fuzzy, wavy, curly hair. Everyone in my family does. It's crazy.
But embrace it.
Embrace it. Okay, one more thing before I let you go, Kara. You said for women that get overly curly, that a good way to control those curls is to wear a cap at night.
Oh, I'm saying just whether it be at night, in the morning, with my pixie cut when I'd had it too, I have very, very thick, wavy, coarse hair. So I'd find that it would just kind of go out instead of down. But in the wintertime, I'd be freezing cold going to the bus in the morning, whatever, and I would need something to warm me down. So I would always use a beanie. And the beanie also, with a little gel in your wet hair, it flattens it. I kid you not. It's almost like one of those wraps that they used to do, like just a set. It just calms everything down. So if it's cold in the morning, you're running, you just took a shower, your hair is wet, you just want to add a little bit of product into it, put a beanie on, and just go, it'll flatten out your hair for you. If you're
Love
feeling
that.
like it's getting that out, not down effect.
Yeah, which happens with the curly hair. Kara,
Very
thank
true.
you. Thank you so much. Can you go back in the chat and leave your information? I'm telling you, she does such a great job. She colors and
Yes.
cuts and pixies me up. And yeah, she loves fun fantasy colors. So,
Lots
you
of
know,
blues.
yeah, she likes to have fun. Why shouldn't she? She's 24.
She can't help herself.
I can help myself. So, Kara,
But she
leave
does have a lot of knowledge working
Yes.
with Survivor hair.
tons
And
of survivor hair.
curly
You're gonna
girls.
be Forever.
Yeah. Ask her questions. Absolutely.
So,
Also Diva Curl certified too. So, and when it comes to those curly clients, if you're frustrated and you know it's not meeting the mark, also certified with the Diva Curl, which is huge when it comes to education on how to handle curly hair.
fantastic. Thank you. And thank you, Michelle, for reminding everybody that, because it's true. She's been dealing with post chemo and chemo hair for since our inception 7 years ago, when she was just a baby herself, when she was starting out. So you know what? We appreciate it. Kara, thank you. You're the best. I love you. I'll
Love
text you in 5 minutes.
So Nice meeting you, Nick. Take care, ladies.
Yeah.
Over and out.
Bye, Kara. Awesome. And then there were 3.
Hey, hi, Nick.
Here.
Well, we are so excited to talk to you. So first I want to ask you, can you please tell us a little bit about your store? I mean, I know it's a family-owned business, but you tell us about your store, what you want us to know.
All right. So I opened up here like 19 years ago. I took over what was the local beauty supply. And yeah, it's a family business in the sense that it's 40 years running. My parents had a business in Teaneck in the 70s, and my sister in Ridgewood, and then there's me in Waldwick. And sort of now it's morphed into the Waldwick place. My sister works with me. And we pretty much do full professional lines with a few exceptions, but we have like a knack for finding the niche lines. And I would say that for me, it's integrity, like the integrity of your hair and the integrity of my business. So yeah, I might have the big ones, Matrix, but I prefer to sell you something that's proper for you instead of what's being pitched out in Instagram land. And sometimes the two match, you know, sometimes somebody out there, an influencer, is talking about something that's appropriate. But you could walk into our shop and ask for the most expensive thing, and we probably will dumb it down to something a little cheaper where it's more relevant to what you're looking for. And that's sort of my business plan.
I love that. And Michelle mentioned to me, she said, she always has said this about you. Like if you go into Nick's shop, there isn't a product on his shelf that he can't tell you inside out, backwards and up, down about.
It's like, yeah, I come from a different background also. So for me, if I'm going to sell something, I better know all about it. So sometimes a sales rep will come in here and say, we got a great new product. And I'm like, and they hand it to me and they say all the marketing stuff, and they'll hand it to me and I turn it around and I look at the ingredients, and that's when you look at their face. Are they going to start sweating or not? Because the truth is in the ingredients. So just the knowledge of ingredients, that's really the key to this business.
And
like
where are you located for all of our Bergen County friends?
We are Waldwick on East Prospect Street, right next to Dunkin' Donuts. So most people know Dunkin' Donuts as a landmark. We're right next door.
Phenomenal. Well, all right. Well, since I know you are the guru and I know that your store is head to toe beauty. So what do you think makes the best beauty gifts to give the beauty lover in your life? Because everybody loves beauty. So what do you think are great gifts to give?
Yeah, it's interesting. That's kind of become one of our niches, that people just come in and say, hey, I need a gift for so-and-so. She has this kind of hair, or she's got this kind of vibe. She's this, this age, and it's just enough for us to go by, and we usually nail it. But for me, I find like shampoos and conditioners are very personal. So if some people say they want a shampoo and conditioner, I will ask a few more questions. Most of the time it's probably not a good idea, right? I mean, it may be something to embellish a gift. For me, like if I'm getting a gift, I want somebody to give me a gift that's something I never had before, but it's going to be like a wow factor. Like when I go to use it, it's like, wow, what is this stuff? And so that, there's styling products that work really well. We have a couple skin products. Like we have something called 1 Minute Manicure that most people have never heard of still after 20 years. And it's this big, this big, and you shake it up, you put it in your hand for a minute, you just kind of rub your hands together, you rinse your hands, and it's like new hands. And for me, like the tell-all is when somebody gives a gift and that person comes back to my shop to buy it again, you nailed it. You nailed it as a gift. I nailed it as a gift. And I kept it kind of within a budget. So it's 3 things, like the wow factor, maybe the newness, and the price point. And so, you look like a champ when you put together a gift for somebody, and as the giver also. And it looks like you spent maybe $50, $60, and the package is really just $20. And this person's like, you're their hero, you're their new hero. And that's kind of that's my goal usually when I'm doing a gift.
I love that. And I think that's the mom and pop like heart. And I love that. I think that's amazing. You don't get that by shopping on Amazon. So by the way, there are some people in the chat. Jane is saying hello to you, Jane Rufo. She's like, hi, Nick. So she's like, love the shop, love, love, love. Everything is so great. So I love the fact that you said if someone comes into your store, you're going to personalize it. It's not just like, hey, here's a generic gift basket. You're going to ask questions. You're going to personalize, and you're going to make a hero gift for them.
It's all about you. Come in my shop. It's all about you.
I love that.
This is very difficult for me because being in front of the camera is not what I'm about. When you come in my shop, it's about you. You're my friend. You're my friend for that visit. You're my friend forever. And that's how we're doing that sort of, it's a throwback. It's definitely mom and pop mentality. And yeah, Amazon's like lurking out there. So we are pitching a website this week finally. I gave in. So, but at the end of the day, what does a small business have to offer? Service. But that's
And
your advantage.
you offer amazing service.
Thanks.
That is like seriously.
And his shop is from the floor to the ceiling, unique product that you discover. I was there yesterday and I left. I was like, oh my God, eye candy. Like this one lip gloss is not enough. He has 20 of these in different colors.
That's like the $5 gift. Everybody's like, I want one of those.
Of course. Well, then I have an idea because, there are so many survivors and fighters out there that have people that want to gift them. And we get calls all the time saying, do you guys have any ideas of what I should give a fighter for Christmas or what I should give for the birthday? So if you, as a beauty guru, could put, what would you say are some essentials that would make an awesome Christmas gift for a fighter or a Hanukkah gift or whatever you celebrate for a fighter or a survivor?
I'm gonna try and walk around with this thing, see how it works
Okay,
out.
great.
So we do get a lot of people who are going through remission or whatever, and in that case, I am actually very in favor of a shampoo and conditioner because most females do not want to know they're losing their hair. And
Right.
there's a product called let's see, let me flip this. So it's called it's not Nioxin. It's actually a brand called Revive.
Okay. Revive.
Cannot keep it on the shelves because it works. It's a shampoo and conditioner and a treatment. And we have seen phenomenal results with females because of the reasons it works for stress, it works for blockers attributable to chemo. And I've had women who have kept track of their hair loss in the drain and put it in a plastic bag each time. By the 7th wash, it's probably about 10% of what they were losing originally. So this is the real thing. This is not for genetic hair loss. This is for chemical hair loss, stress-induced, thyroid. That kind of, it works
That's
great.
Revive. That is something we need to know about. So
all they do. If they don't do this right, this is not a big company. They do 5 products, and if they don't do it right, they're out. So that's one thing. Then, my dad just went through, fortunately, and I found skin was always dry and itchy, and his hands and nails were needing moisture. So there's a product called all right, here we are. This is the cuticle we were talking about earlier.
okay.
It's called 1 Minute Manicure. I was saying this is one of the gifts. So this is awesome for men or women. It makes a cute gift because it comes in different fragrances and the colors are associated with the fragrance. It's an oil and sea salt mixture. You shake it up, put a couple of drops in your hand, you rub your hands for a few minutes, and then rinse. The oils stay on the hand, and it's honestly like new hands.
Wow.
So that's like another option. And then we would always include like polish, because who doesn't like a polish? Polish is like the new lipstick, you can change it so easily. And so Zoya is our go-to, and it's our top-selling polish line. It's free of toluene, it's free of DBT, it's free of formaldehyde, it's free of acetate. It's really free of everything it can be before it doesn't become a polish anymore. And so these are just some new shades. Over here we have like full collections.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So getting back to the product thing, I probably saw a clip of the marching soldiers this weekend, and this is how intense my business is. I had a dream that the soldiers were no longer soldiers; they were products. Marching.
Oh my God. I hear you.
This really is bad. So I mean,
I'm kind of obsessed with that 1 minute hand.
Yes.
We need to get the link for that because I think I want to get that as a gift already for 3 people. I'm like, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It looks, we put it in like a cute cellophane bag, a little ribbon, and it looks, it's magnificent. It's a huge teacher gift. It's a huge yoga teacher gift. Like I said, nobody's ever heard of it, and then they tried, and they're like, this is really good stuff.
Unbelievable. Well,
yeah.
Nick, do you have any, I have to ask because it's the holidays, do you have any promos running?
Yes, we have, so we generally do 15% on the whole purchase. You mentioned Instagram.
Wow.
Facebook, we'll do that. And then we have Olaplex is a big thing out there right now, and we do Olaplex retails for 28. We sell it for 22 this time of year, 2 for 40 and 3 for 55. You can mix and match whatever you want. It's a full line. But generally, I prefer to say, hey, it's 15% off. Go wild, pick what you want, or pick our brain and we'll do a gift for you, and we'll wrap it up and make it look, presentable. Better than presentable. My sister's a genius with that. So,
Where is Paula?
over here, let me show you.
Where is the elusive Paula? There she is. She's the first person who ever sold me false eyelashes when she had her shop in Ridgewood.
Yeah,
Little
really.
does she remember.
How are you?
And this is sort of our test lab. So we do have a studio here too. We do hair. It's a 1-seat studio. There's 2 seats with 1 client at a time. And initially when I opened, it would be, I was thinking of a demo space, but in the end it became a pretty vibrant salon, and Maria works for me here, and Jessica. And they're here one of them is here every day. It's full service for hair, and we test pretty much every product in there. That's how we know about, is it good? Is it real? Is it something that we want to promote? I should mention our top selling product in the store is a product called Spice Water. It's for blowouts.
I love that stuff.
What's spice water? Kara, by the way, is going love, love, love Olaplex. It's a must-have. Don't wait on it. Buy it.
Kara, this is the one. This blowout product is from Japan. It is phenomenal.
What is it?
If everything in my store is sold like this, and this hairspray, these 2 things are my best friends.
What is
So-
What is a hairspray?
This is helium hairspray.
Okay.
It's like hairspray without feeling like you got a hairspray on. It's called helium because it's lightweight. It's got color protection, so it's got UV protection. Super lightweight, but a great hold, brushable. Great for roller sets or curling iron. And then this is Spice Water from Japan. This is a blowout balm. Heat protection, super light, does not dirty the hands, does not dirty the hair. So much so that when it's in your hands, if you just kind of give your hands a quick rub, you're gonna have to wash it. It won't leave marks anywhere. So so like we're constantly finding, products, and then we listen to people. You just gotta listen. Somebody loves something.
Okay, that was amazing. And Val's like, I need this, I need that. Kara's like, I need this, I need that. I need this. I was making a list
And that
too.
Spice Water, that's Spice Water. I walked into his shop in the middle of like August, frizzy, and he just went.
Yeah, your hair gets big.
And it controlled it amazingly. This is the thing. They are intuitive to what you need. And that's why it's worth the trip.
Well,
worth
I'm
the trip.
going to ask you one more time, Nick. I'm sorry to bother you, but I want everybody in Bergen County to know that you are a wealth of knowledge. You and your sister have an amazing shop where you give 15% off, and you know every product and what you're talking about and how to help us out. So if you could tell us again where you're located and the name of your shop.
We are Glamourtoo, and we're on 29 East Prospect Street in Waldwick, New Jersey. Landmark.
The Dunkin'
Grab a
Donuts.
coffee, come on in.
There's curbside pickup and
So there's curbside pickup. We deliver free, same day. I like to call that Glamazon, right? And we also are on our website this week, Glamourtoo Beauty, the number 2 beauty.com. And that will start off as being my niche products, and we'll just kind of build from there.
And you deliver free in the neighborhood, like Bergen County.
Free within like 7 miles. and
Okay.
20 but same day. I'm telling you, who needs Amazon?
Yeah.
No,
Oh my God.
And he has Nick kits, which are
Right.
color kits and nail kits.
Wow. Damn. All right. Well, Nick, I hope you go back in the chat and leave some information behind for us. That would be
Me too.
amazing. Like, Thank
great.
you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you for joining us. And everyone, I want to say thanks to Val. She gave us great tips on the nails. Kara, amazing tips on the hair. They're going to put where they work and how, if you want to see them. Nick, thank you for all those tips on that awesome product that I'm going to go shopping on.
We'll be seeing you soon.
We'll be seeing you. Oh yeah, I live close. You will be seeing me soon. So I can't thank you enough. And everybody, if you have any questions for either Nick or Val or Kara, we will go back and answer them. Michelle, anything else?
No, not at all. Just that you know, everything will be within this post and or on our website. So please look for the links and post your questions because these authorities will answer them.
I love it. Thank you again, Nick. And we are going to shout out to all the survivors and all the fighters out there. As always, stay strong.
Stay strong.
Stay positive.
Stay positive.
You are beautiful.
Beautiful.
See you next Tuesday. See you next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.